As I stepped into the overgrown ruins of the abandoned Disney water park in Florida, my metal detector humming softly in my hands, a sense of eerie quiet enveloped me. The once vibrant slides and pools, now choked with vines and rust, whispered secrets of a forgotten era. What could be buried beneath this neglected ground, I wondered, my heart racing with anticipation. Little did I know, the discoveries waiting in the soil would rewrite the narrative of this place's hidden past, challenging everything historians thought they understood about its origins and legacy. The air was thick with mystery, pulling me deeper into the shadows of what was once a joyful haven. My first beep came near the old entrance gate where faded signs still hinted at river country's heyday. Digging carefully, I unearthed a tarnished silver locket from the 1970s, engraved with intricate floral patterns. This piece wasn't just jewelry. It belonged to the era when Disney first expanded into water attractions, symbolizing the optimism of post-war American leisure. Historians value such items for their insight into family tourism trends, as they often contained photos of visitors capturing magical moments. Its delicate chain, still intact, spoke volumes about the craftsmanship of that time, potentially worth thousands to collectors eager to preserve Disney's cultural footprint. Venturing toward the central lagoon, the detector signaled again amid cracked concrete paths. After some probing, I pulled out a vintage brass keychain shaped like a riverboat, likely a promotional souvenir from the park's opening in 1976. These artifacts highlight Disney's innovative marketing, blending adventure themes with real Florida history, drawing from the state's steamboat heritage along the rivers. Experts prize them for illustrating how entertainment giants like Disney wove local lore into global brands, making this find a key to understanding the evolution of themed experiences in America. The sun dipped lower as I scanned the area around the defunct wave pool, and a strong ping led me to a small, ornate porcelain figurine of a cartoon character from Disney's early animations. Buried shallowly, it dated back to the park's construction phase, perhaps lost by a worker or early guest. Such figurines are treasures in animation history, representing the transition from film to physical parks, and their rarity stems from limited productions tied to specific events. Museums covet them for exhibits on Walt Disney's vision, where they educate on how characters like this one bridged generations of storytelling. Deeper into the overgrown trails, where artificial rocks mimicked Florida's bayous, my device alerted me to something metallic under a layer of silt. I uncovered a set of engraved dog tags, not military but custom-made for park staff in the late 1970s, bearing names and roles like lifeguard captain. These offer a glimpse into the human side of Disney operations, revealing labor practices and the camaraderie among employees who built the magic. Their historical value lies in documenting the unsung heroes of theme park development, often fetching high prices at auctions for their personal ties to iconic sites. As twilight crept in, I moved to the abandoned picnic areas, the detector beeping insistently near a weathered bench. Digging revealed a forgotten gold-plated pin, a commemorative badge from River Country's inaugural season, featuring embossed waves and the Disney logo. Pins like this chronicle the park's role in pioneering water-based entertainment, influencing designs worldwide. Collectors and historians seek them out to study branding evolution, as they encapsulate the era's shift toward immersive family vacations, adding educational depth to Disney's expansive legacy. The path led me to the shuttered snack stands, where vines claimed the counters, and another signal pulled me to excavate. There, I found a delicate glass vial, once holding a special edition perfume tied to the park's themed scents inspired by Florida's citrus groves. Such vials are rare artifacts from promotional tie-ins, shedding light on sensory marketing techniques that Disney perfected in the 1970s. Their value extends to cultural studies, teaching how smells evoked nostalgia and enhanced visitor immersion, making this discovery a fragrant key to past innovations. Near the old rope swings, now dangling lifelessly, the metal detector guided me to a cluster of buried items, including a sterling silver charm bracelet adorned with tiny park icons. Likely dropped during a bustling day decades ago, It reflects the personalization trends in souvenirs, where guests customize pieces with symbols of their adventures. Historically, these bracelets provide evidence of consumer culture in leisure spaces, educating on how Disney fostered lifelong brand loyalty through tangible mementos that hold significant auction value today. Exploring the perimeter fences, overgrown with Spanish moss, a persistent beep drew me to unearth a bronze medallion. Struck for a limited River Country anniversary event in the 1980s, medallions like this commemorate milestones in theme park history, offering insights into event planning and guest engagement strategies that shaped the industry. Their educational appeal lies in detailing Disney's adaptive storytelling, turning simple visits into celebrated traditions, and their scarcity makes them prized by archivists uncovering layers of forgotten celebrations. As the shadows lengthened across the forgotten grounds of River Country, I pushed onward, drawn by an unusually strong, steady signal near the base of what used to be the main diving platform. The detector screamed louder than anything before, vibrating in my grip like it had found something truly exceptional. I dropped to my knees, scraping away layers of dirt, roots, and decades of neglect. My hands trembled as I uncovered a small sealed metal box, its surface etched with faint Disney crests from the park's earliest days. Inside, protected by a lining of faded velvet, lay a pristine, hand-signed letter from Walt Disney himself, dated just before the park's groundbreaking in 1976. It outlined his personal vision for River Country, not just as a water park, but as a living tribute to Florida's natural rivers and the simple joy of family splashing in clean, safe water is a concept he had sketched in his own handwriting with notes about environmental harmony that were never publicly shared. This wasn't just any memo or souvenir. It was a direct window into Walt's mind during one of his final creative bursts. The letter revealed plans that went far beyond the slides and lagoons we all remember, ideas for educational exhibits on Florida's ecosystems, partnerships with local conservation groups, and even early thoughts on sustainability that Disney would revisit decades later in other projects. Historians had long speculated about Walt's involvement in River Country, but concrete proof like this had never surfaced. Its discovery could reshape how we view the park's origins, proving it was more than a quick cash grab attraction. It carried a deeper, almost philosophical purpose tied to Walt's lifelong passion for nature and innovation. The value? Incalculable to archives, museums, and anyone who studies Disney's legacy, potentially one of the most significant private finds in theme park history. I sat back on the cracked concrete, holding the box gently, feeling the weight of time and secrets it carried. The quiet around me felt different now, like the park itself had finally given up its biggest hidden story. Everything we thought we knew about this abandoned place had just shifted forever. Thanks so much for sticking with me through this wild adventure, folks. I really appreciate you joining me on this journey into the lost corners of Disney history. Drop a comment below and let me know which object from today's hunt was your favorite. The locket, the keychain, the medallion, or maybe this game-changing letter? I read every single one. If you enjoyed this story and want more real detector hunts, forgotten places, and incredible buried treasures, make sure to join the channel right now. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you never miss an upload, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps more people discover these hidden histories. Until the next hunt, stay curious out there.